Hello and welcome to day 7 of 90 days to change. If you are new here, we are doing this 90 days challenge as we move into 2023. So today is day 7 and we are going to do the last exercise for you to set the right foundation for change and leveling up, and that is to scan your environment, because no matter what your goals are, no matter what kind of situation you are in, no matter what season of your life you are in, if you want to level up, if you want to switch things up, you need to be very intentional about your environment as well, because it really has a huge impact on your mind, on your physiology, on your energy, and how you do things. And I know sometimes we are in circumstances where we cannot really have the perfect environment, and to be honest, there's no perfect environment. Sometimes we can have that, but we know life is a roller coaster, right? And the core idea behind this 90 days journey is that we can always do a little something to make things better, okay, to help us do a little better, like step by step, one thing at a time. So today I want you to scan your environment, okay, and by that I mean scanning your physical environment, scanning your digital environment, scanning your social space, especially your social media space, and all of those things. So make sure you have a notepad and a pen in your hand so that you can write down as I explain. We will be talking a lot about curating your space, curating your life, and like just making sure your environment is the best for you to thrive and it's conducive for you to reach your goals, okay? But for today, I want you to take a note of what you are, like, number one, what your physical space looks like. So just have a look at your physical space, your room, your bedroom, your home, your work desk, or your office space, like whatever that is. Do you like the vibe? Do you feel energized and comfortable, or do you feel sad or lazy or depressed, or like do you feel it's dull or boring? Okay, just ask yourself, how do you feel about the space that you live in, the space that you sleep in, the space that you work in? Okay, just write it down in a few bullet points or in full sentences, whatever you like again, as I said, this is a week of foundation, so we are just taking a note of all the things, our mind, body, health, our day, our routine. We are just taking stock of what our life looks like right now, so that we are in the best position to make decisions and choices and take action steps that can give us the results that we actually want. So that's the whole idea. Once you are done scanning your physical space, I want you to think about your digital space, because we all know our phones, computers, laptops, inbox, what needs a little decluttering here. So do you think your inbox is full, or maybe you don't know which file is where? Because like this is something I'm also going to do, because if you don't already know, I am a teacher turned entrepreneur and creator. It's new for me to manage all the content that I film or the content that I create, and like all those heavy files and all of that stuff. Like it's really a lot, and I'm really going to spend a good amount of time sorting that out, because I know it's going to help me be more productive, more efficient. So that's what I need you to do as well. Just have a look and write down what can be better, or what's impacting your productivity in general, right? So it could be like clearing out your inbox, managing your files and folders, or maybe you need to delete like unused files or like unused data from hard drive, your cloud storage, or your phone, or whatever. Just have a look and write down what you need to get rid of, where you can just clean up the mess and make things a little lighter and easier and fast moving for yourself. Okay, then you are going to scan the inner circle of people around you, okay? And by inner circle, I mean your immediate family members, like the closest family members, and your closest friends, closest, like maybe the team that you work in, okay? Or the people who you have the most interaction with. Again, I need you to think of who are those people who cheer you up and who motivate you, or the people who want you grow and flourish, right? And who are those people who are always putting you down, or who are always discouraging you, or even sometimes, because we know even like family members, even if they have all the love and best intentions, sometimes they can understand our vision or the path that we are on or what we are working towards, right? And that's something I want you to take note of, so that you can be more intentional about how you need to tackle those situations. Like maybe you would need to cut some toxic friends out of your life, or maybe you need to look into your relationships with your family members or relatives or whatever. Where do you need to create a distance or stronger boundaries? Maybe not talking about certain stuff. Be more careful or more intentional with what you talk about, what you share, and how much you give your time to someone, and so that people who have like good intentions or bad intentions, like whatever, others don't impact or influence like your energy or your thinking in a negative way. So again, you have to scan, you have to take a note of your inner circle of people. Okay, that's what you need to do. And the last space that you need to scan is your social space. That means your social media, especially like what accounts do you follow, what channels do you follow, okay, what kind of people you are interacting with online and all of that stuff. And again, it's we will be talking about this particular topic in more depth as we move forward in the 90 days journey, because these are the little things that really create a huge impact on your life. And I'm sure you might not even have like the slightest idea of how it's holding you back and how it's impacting you in a negative way. So again, like with all the love and compassion for yourself, just take a look what kind of content you're consuming, and for each of these areas that you're scanning, you're taking a note of, you have to write it in bullet points or in full sentences, whatever you wish. Like, what do you feel about, what are you consuming, who are you interacting with, what's motivating you, what's encouraging you, what's pushing you to be your best version, what's pulling you down, or what doesn't make you feel good about yourself or doubt yourself, and things like that. Just make these little quick notes about your environment, your physical environment, your digital space, your digital environment, your social space, and your circle of people, especially your inner circle of people. And just make these little notes and see where you can make changes, see what you can do. Again, we have just set the foundation this whole week, and we have taken a note of where we are at mentally, physically, emotionally, in our relationships, in our life, at our work, and all of that stuff, so that we can now take more concrete action in the right direction and get the results that we want. So if you have been showing up since day one and have watched all the videos, congratulations. Give yourself a little pat on the back. I'm rooting for you. And if you're watching here for the first time, or maybe second or third time, I would highly recommend watch all the 90 videos that are going to be here in this series. And if you are watching it around the time I posted, make sure you are showing up every single day till December 31st. Try and do little things for yourself, and you will see the kind of positive impact it's going to have in your life, because that's the intention that I have set for this 90 days journey, this 90 days challenge. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.